Ever since Kim Taehyung, better known as BTS's V, began his military service, fans have been on the lookout for the latest news about his idol. However, a new fact revealed from HYE shocked the public. Who exactly is the mysterious figure who is always by Taehyung's side? Was he just an ordinary fellow soldier, or was there something bigger that had been hidden from the public all this time? Over the past few months, various photos and videos from the military camp show that an unknown man always appears around Taehyung. This figure does not seem to be an ordinary soldier. His style is too neat, the way he stands alacrity, as well as his position that is always near the idol, makes the public wonder. Did HYB secretly assign a personal bodyguard to protect Taehyung during his military service? Or maybe this is someone from his past with whom he has a special relationship. Even more surprising, an insider from the Korean entertainment industry recently leaked that this person may have a more important role than just a fellow soldier. According to an unnamed source, this man has been in the military environment since Taehyung's first day of basic training. He's not just an ordinary soldier. He has access to areas that other soldiers cannot enter. This clearly shows that something is being hidden from the public, the source said. This news is getting hotter after the army, as BTS fans are called, began to conduct their own investigation. They noticed that in some photos uploaded by the South Korean military, the man is always in the background, almost like Taehyung's shadow. Is this just a coincidence, or is there a bigger conspiracy behind his presence? Speculation has also sprung up on various social media platforms. Some netizens believe that this mysterious man is a personal bodyguard secretly assigned by HYB to keep Taehyung safe. This is not impossible, considering that Taehyung is one of the most famous K-pop idols in the world, and HYE may not want to risk her safety. However, there are also those who argue that the man may be a fellow soldier who has a special relationship with Taehyung. Was it possible that he was an old friend who happened to be stationed in the same unit? Or maybe a die-hard fan who secretly gets the chance to be by his idol's side in a very exclusive situation? Another more controversial theory says that this mysterious man may be someone from Taehyung's past, someone with whom he has an emotional connection, but whose existence is deliberately kept secret. Some of the army even started digging deeper into this man's background, trying to figure out who he really was, and whether there were any traces of his presence in Taehyung's life before his enlistment. HYB finally responded to this increasingly wild issue. In an official statement released a few hours ago, they admitted that the figure who was always by Taehyung's side was indeed not an ordinary fellow soldier. However, they declined to provide further details. We understand that there has been a lot of speculation regarding individuals seen with Taehyung during his military service. We would like to emphasize that his presence is not a cause for concern for the public. All measures taken are aimed at ensuring the safety and comfort of our artists, HYB wrote in an official statement. This statement only further fueled public curiosity. If there really was nothing to worry about, why didn't HYB give more details about who this person really was? Why did they choose to keep their identity a secret? Is there something bigger they are still hiding? It didn't take long for fans and the media to ask more questions. Does this mean that HYB did assign someone specifically to look after Taehyung? If so, why are they so secretive about this? Or could this be just another marketing ploy by HYB to keep the public's attention on Taehyung during his military service? Some Korean entertainment industry experts argue that HYB's move is an attempt to protect Taehyung's privacy, given the intensity of attention he has always received from the public. It's not unusual for big agencies to set up extra protection measures for their artists, especially for someone as popular as Taehyung. However, usually they will not cover up things like this, unless there is a certain reason, said an entertainment expert who declined to be named. With more and more unanswered questions, the public is increasingly impatient to wait for further developments. Will HYB provide further clarification? Or do we have to wait until Taehyung completes his military service to get the real answer? What is clear, one thing that cannot be denied, is that this news has shaken the Korean entertainment world. With so many theories, speculations, and question marks surrounding this mysterious figure, it's no wonder that fans are increasingly curious and impatient to find out the truth behind all this. One big question still hangs in the air. Who exactly is the mysterious man who was always by Kim Taehyung's side during his military service? The answer may be more surprising than we imagine. After months of wild speculation, HYB finally issued an official statement that even more raises question marks. In an exclusive interview, HYB representatives revealed that they do know the whereabouts of the mysterious figure, but are reluctant to provide further details. We are aware of speculation circulating on the internet regarding someone who is often seen with Taeyong during his military service. However, for now, we cannot comment further. The military? Or is he a fellow soldier who has a special role in accompanying one of the biggest idols in the world? Even more surprising, there is speculation that this person may have a relationship from Taeyong's past, someone who has never been highlighted before. However, why did HYB cover up this fact for so long? Is there something they don't want to reveal? The news about this mysterious figure first emerged after several photos and videos leaked on social media. In the picture, there is a man who is always in close proximity to Taeyong, both during training, while resting, and in other internal activities. What is more interesting, this man does not seem to be an ordinary soldier. From the way he moved, spoke, and interacted, many suspected he had a role beyond that of a regular military colleague. After this rumor grew wild on the internet, HYB finally opened her voice. However, instead of answering clearly, their statements only further fueled curiosity. Kim Taeyong served his military service in accordance with the applicable rules. We ask all parties to respect his privacy and not to speculate excessively, the agency said in a statement. But instead of defusing the furor, HYB's response raises even more questions. If there really was nothing to hide, why didn't they immediately explain who was the man who was always by Taeyong's side? Many theories have emerged. Some fans suspect that this man is a personal bodyguard secretly assigned to protect Taeyong. As one of the biggest stars in the world, it's only natural that the military or HYB herself felt the need to provide extra protection. However, there is also another theory that is much more surprising, that this man is someone who has a personal relationship with Taeyong, maybe an old friend, or even someone who has a deeper bond with him. One of the most widely discussed theories is that this man was not actually part of the regular military, but rather someone who was deliberately stationed there to guard and watch over Taeyong. The fact that there is no official information regarding his identity further reinforces this conjecture. If it was true that he was just an ordinary soldier, why didn't HYB reveal that in the first place? In addition, some unofficial sources claim that this man had wider access than other soldiers. He is seen accompanying Taeyong in various situations that shouldn't be possible for an ordinary fellow soldier. In fact, there are reports that this man is often seen talking to military officials and people who have important positions. Is he really just an ordinary friend, or is there something much bigger behind all this? This furor was further compounded when a former soldier who had served in the same unit as Taeyong gave a shocking statement. In an anonymous interview, he revealed that the figure of the man has a special status in the barracks. He's not like an ordinary soldier. He has wider access and seems to have a special role in watching over or protecting someone, he said. This statement, of course, made the public even more curious. If it is true that this man has a special status, then who put him there? Is it HYB, the military, or are there other more influential parties?